is the world news from BGI TV, Baba Nagede Imo Television. I am Mobiwe Rebila Laval. First are the major headlines for the world news. Buhari told to apologize to Shagari, Awolowo, others. Nigeria is sick, dilapidated, Bauchi can cheer laments. Pastor caught red-handed sleeping with a married woman. Mechanic Union ex-chairman after two Lagos panel beaters victims go down. Most Okada riders in Lagos won't vote you. They aren't Nigerians, but Ituju tells Governor Awolowo. Nnamdi Kanu will be shocked. Lawyers on beheading of Anambra lawmaker. Most foreigners like Nigeria because of the Yorubas. They are hardly attacked. Reno Omokri and foreign story. Putin wants to eliminate Ukraine's identity, says Biden. And finally, sport. Bukayo Saka joins Seth Fabregas in history book during Arsenal's clash with everything. Now, the news in detail. The Odua People's Congress, OPC, has told President Muhammadu Buhari to tender a posthumous apology to the late former President Shehu Shagari, late Chief Obafemi Awolowo, and all Second Republic political actors charged and jailed for corruption after the December 1983 coup. In a statement on Monday, OPC President Otumba Wasiu Folabi said that the exorbitant fees currently imposed on political aspirants' nomination forms rubbish the corruption claims that Buhari had made in 1983 when he overthrew Shagari. Like he did in the military coup of 1983, Buhari came into office in 2015 on the mantra of fighting corruption. Now he has been defeated by corruption. The consensus leadership he recently helped to impose on the party is charging aspirants outrageous sums to contest for tickets, and the president failed to call things to order, describing as outrageous the 100 million naira nomination fees that Buhari's ruling All Progressive Congress APC imposed on presidential aspirant and 50 million naira for governorship aspirants. OPC said it defeated the essence of regarding public service as service to the people. The chairman, Christian Association of Nigeria, Bauchi State Branch, Reverend Abraham Demina, has lamented that the country is sick and in a dilapidated condition and needing urgent prayers for God's intervention. Damina stated this in a speech at the second prayer rally organized by Khan in the state as its secretariat in Rafin Zulmi, described the theme, "It's time like this," as very timely because the present situation calls for fervent prayers for the moral life of our country, which is in a dilapidated condition. We are here to pray unto God to change the narrative. He called for unity among the body of Christ in Bauchi State in view of the precarious situation they are faced with in the country at the moment. He also called on Christian youth to refuse being used by politicians as political tools, urging them to be agents of peace and not of crisis, especially using the social media. To another story from the world news, a pastor has been caught red-handed sleeping with a married woman on a matrimonial bed. The cleric was caught in the act by the woman's husband, who together with his friends and family members captured it on camera. The man who spoke in Twi, a language spoken in southern and central Ghana, said it was the woman who invited him over, saying she was feeling very lonely and needed company. He said he stopped what he was doing and rushed to her abode to pray for her, as he was even planning to go on evangelism that day. The unnamed pastor said when he reached there, he asked about the whereabouts of her husband, to which she replied by saying he was attending to some business project while the act continues. Back to Nigeria. There was pandemonium in Amole area of Iowa, Lagos State on Saturday when members of the Nigeria Automobile Technicians Association's Iowa unit reportedly engaged in the fight over land. Punch Metro gathered that a former chairman of the unit allegedly beat two panel beaters, Matthew Idowu and Sunday Olowolaimo, over the land allocated to another member of the union. The victims were reported to have become dumb and were rushed to different hospitals for treatment. A witness, Peter Funsho, explained that the present executive members of the union and their chairman went to inspect the land to officially hand it over to their member when the crisis erupted. Still in Lagos State, investigative journalist Babajide Otutuju has called for a total ban on commercial motorcycle riders, popularly known as Okada riders in Lagos State. In a recent interview on TVC News, Babajide shed more light on where most of the riders came from while claiming that they are not Nigerians. Addressing the issue, Babajide said Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has to be told that most of these Okada riders are not Nigerians, as they are foreigners who will not vote for you. Do not be under any illusion that these are people who could determine who wins an election in our country. They do not vote as they are criminals who are not from our country. They are in Nigeria due to our porous borders, and they do not deserve to be here. He continued, people who lead a man and set him ablaze in broad daylight did not deserve to transport people. They are top-grade criminals, he concluded. To Southeast, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, a council of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has reacted to the beheading of Oke, a member of the Anambra State House of Assembly by unknown gunmen. Ejiofor said Kanu would be gravely shocked to learn of such killing in the Southeast. He lamented that blood-sucking demons have taken over the Southeast. Gunmen had kidnapped the deceased who represent Agwata, 3rd State constituency in Agwata a few weeks ago. But the police discovered Okoye's head without a body on Saturday. The lawmakers' decapitated head was recovered at Moro Park in Nobi. Reacting to the incident, Ejiofor said Kanu would not condone such acts in the Southeast. In a statement, Ejiofor said those behind such killings in the Southeast were out to demonize IPOB. Yesterday, being the 24th day of May 2021, I was inundated with the most unbelievable news making round of the gruesome torture and subsequent beheading of one Mr. Okechukwu Okoye, an East Coast traveler in Anambra State by their abductors. Still on the world news, to another interesting story. Reno Omokri, a popular Nigerian activist and lawyer, has recently made a post on his official Twitter page regarding the Yorubas. His words were full of praise towards the Yoruba people. According to him, the people of Yoruba are known to flourish everywhere they go to and anywhere they are. He went further to declare that it is rare for one to hear the Yorubas are being attacked anywhere in the world because they are usually loved by their host communities. Mr. Omokri also mentioned that most foreigners visit Nigeria because of the Yorubas and their culture. He said that these foreigners like our country, Nigeria, because of them. Also, he stated that Yoruba culture is a thing of pride to the entire black race. You are watching the world news from BGI TV, Multicom, Foreign and Sports. United States President Joe Biden on Monday accused President Vladimir Putin of Russia of trying to destroy Ukraine's identity. According to Biden, this is as witnessed by Russian bombardment of civilian targets such as schools, hospitals, daycare centers, and museums. I believe what Putin is attempting to do is to eliminate the identity of Ukraine. He can't occupy it, but he can try to destroy its identity, Biden said in Tokyo. Biden said Putin must pay a dear price for his barbarism in Ukraine in order to deter others from taking similar action in reference to military tensions around Taiwan. He was speaking at a joint news conference with Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida. And finally, sports. Arsenal star Bukayo Saka has continued to etch his name into the history books of the capital club on Sunday, owing to his latest styling birth. Mikel Arteta's troop are, of course, currently locked in action, aware that they require a bounce-back victory to keep alive faint hopes of flip-flogging City rivals Tottenham Hotspur back into the top four. The Gunners have welcomed Everton to the Emirates for a final day Premier League clash. Boss Arteta, in turn, unsurprisingly opted for a strong starting 11, featuring the likes of Gabriel Magalhaes, Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard, and Gabriel Martinelli. And as alluded to above, in the process of bagging his latest start, another member of Arsenal's 11 on Sunday secured for himself a piece of history. The player in question, Bukayo Saka, as per statisticians Opta, English international Saka has become the second youngest player to feature in every match in the full Premier League season for Arsenal after Serge Fabregas in 2006-2007 season. That was the world news, but before we go, some major important headlines. We brought to you, Buhari told to apologize to Shagari, Awolowo, others. Nigeria is sick, dilapidated, Bauchi can cheer, claims. And to foreign story, Putin wants to eliminate Ukraine's identity, Biden, and sports. Bukayo Saka joins Fabregas in history books during Arsenal's clash with Everton. For more updates on YouTube, the handle is Baba Gbagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell, select option all. On Facebook, Gbagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page to enjoy our podcast. On Instagram, Gbagede Imo _22. For other placement of goods and services, coverage of events and function, both outdoors. The phone number on your screen is a direct line to call strictly for advert placement. Thank you for watching. I am Moriwe Rebila Lawan. Good evening.
Oh, na na na. If you want to know what's going on in city, or you want to listen to the latest news and gist, no stress, oh, just tune to BGI TV. BGI TV, you're one in a million. Oh, na na na.